Genghis Khan, From Unity to Empire's Decline, a saga of conquests and legacy.
Times, humans discovered that living in groups offered greater security and higher chances of survival against nature's dangers. Villages grew larger, then turned into bustling cities, surrounded by giant walls, allowing citizens to live with relative safety. Yet some peoples remained nomadic, choosing freedom over permanence, roaming the lands with their herds. The Mongols were one such people. Life was harsh, and their homes were portable yurts, wooden frames covered in felt or wool. Tribes were led by khans, who decided political and military matters. Horses were their lifeblood, small but hardy, fast, and indispensable in war. The wealth of a Khan was measured by his herds. Mongolian plains were cold, windswept, and unforgiving. Rival tribes, thieves, renegades, all posed constant threats. For centuries, the Chinese considered the Mongols savages, never a real threat. They bribed Mongol leaders to fight one another, keeping the tribes divided. But in 1206, a man named Temujin rose. Through sheer determination, he became Genghis Khan, the Great Khan. He united the Mongol tribes. Those who refused were put to the sword. With a vast army, he marched toward China. At that time, China was divided: the Tangut dynasty in the north, the Jin dynasty in the northeast, the Song dynasty in the south. The Tanguts were first. Their cities lacked walls, but the walled cities posed a challenge. The Mongols had no siege weapons, yet they had one advantage: time. They surrounded cities, set up traditional camps. While the Chinese could not harvest or gather food, the Mongols, self-sufficient with their herds, waited patiently. Mongolian warriors were unmatched on horseback. Their bows, reinforced with horn and tendon, could strike targets with deadly accuracy at full gallop. They mastered strategy, feigning retreat, luring enemies into exhaustion, then striking with precision. They controlled horses with their knees, leaving hands free for weapons. In close combat, the Mongols were ferocious. Elite archers, the Mangudai, trained from childhood, suffered joint injuries from endless hours on horseback. No matter the siege length, Mongols starved cities into surrender. Yet patience frustrated Genghis Khan, and cities that resisted were destroyed without mercy. Prisoners were seldom kept. Feeding them was impractical. It is estimated 30 million people died during Mongol invasions in China. Cities burned, populations decimated, psychological terror, a warning to others: resist and face the same fate. Yet the Mongols were pragmatic. Skilled nobles, craftsmen, and engineers were spared, helping build siege weapons, accelerating conquest. Even Beijing, with its towering walls, fell to the Mongols. With each victory, more warriors joined Genghis Khan. Mongol camps spread across conquered lands. Some cities were spared, as long as they paid tribute: gold, silver, timber, and silk. The Mongols quickly adapted, learning weapon-making, armor crafting, silk weaving, and mounting iron-plated horses for elite warriors. By 1215, the Tangut and Jin dynasties had fallen. Only the Song dynasty remained, its massive army defending the southern borders. Under Genghis Khan, the Mongols amassed great wealth, fertile land, and founded one of the greatest dynasties in history. By 1218, the Mongols ruled conquered territories with an iron fist. The Chinese had underestimated the steppe warriors. Now they had no choice but to obey. Genghis Khan saw value beyond plunder. Trade, not mere wealth, would make his empire prosper. Coins and goods were sent as gifts, and emissaries were dispatched to distant kingdoms, even Korea. Long paused, Genghis Khan sought not only conquest, but also trade with distant lands. His emissaries traveled to Persia, to the Khwarezmian Empire, seeking peaceful agreements. But the Khorasan rulers accused them of spying and executed them. An insult like this could not go unanswered. With an army of 200,000 warriors, Genghis Khan advanced into Persia, Samarkand, Bukhara. Their walls shattered, their people annihilated. Millions perished, and by 1220, the Khorasan Empire was no more. The Mongols had learned the value of diversity. They integrated soldiers from conquered peoples, Muslims, Chinese, Arabs, living side by side in Mongol camps. Religious tolerance was practiced, all beliefs allowed, from shamanic rituals to ancestor worship to Buddhism. The Mongols worshipped Tengri, the great sky god, heaven above all things on earth. With Persia under their control, the Mongols commanded the Silk Road. Trade flowed freely, protected by Mongol law, a peace known as Pax Mongolica. The Mongol advance soon reached Europe. Russia and Ukraine fell. Subutai, Genghis's legendary general, led winter campaigns. through frozen lands, striking with deadly precision. Kiev fell in 1240. Poland, Hungary, and Romania followed. Even seasoned European knights, veterans of the Crusades, could not match the Mongol archers. But in 1241, Genghis Khan died. Custom required Mongol leaders to gather, to elect a new great Khan, and Europe was spared temporarily. The empire entered a period of instability. Factional struggles weakened the Mongol state. Eventually, Genghis Khan's grandson, Kublai Khan, rose to power. The Mongol Empire was divided into 4 khanates: the Yuan dynasty in China and Korea under Kublai, the Chagatai Khanate in northern Afghanistan, the Golden Horde in Russia and Hungary, the Ilkhanate in Persia under Hulagu. Kublai Khan became the first foreign emperor of all China, educated in Chinese customs and enjoying the luxuries of civilized life. Yet his rule faced riots, conspiracies, and rebellion. He turned his ambitions toward Japan, assembling fleets from Chinese ships, but a sudden typhoon struck. Thousands drowned, and the Japanese called it kamikaze, the divine wind. In 1281, another invasion. This time Japanese defenses held strong. Few Mongol soldiers survived, and the dream of conquest failed. From that moment, the Mongol Empire slowly fractured. New kingdoms emerged, and the once unified empire weakened. By 1368, the Mongol Empire dissolved. Many Mongols returned to the steppes, resuming the nomadic lifestyle of their ancestors. Yet their legacy endures. Stories of warriors who covered the sun with arrows and made the earth tremble beneath their horses' hooves.